Greetings, fellow citizens. We are the Digital News Network from Freeman Media Corporation, here to give you the news. First of all, we want to thank everyone who bought an ad today. I was finally able to pay my taxes.
And I can feed my children. Timmy hasn't eaten for a long time. Hang in there, Timmy.
We also want to apologize for yesterday's broadcast. There were some technical errors. Don't worry, it won't happen again. Some of you might recognize Sammy from the first newscast. If not, then just walk in the courtroom. He's probably on trial. However, today he's not in the judicial court. Instead, he's on the ball court. He's only been here for 2.5 days, but he's had 7 trials. 7.
Speaking of Sammy, someone stole a significant amount of cash in Connor's folder and wisely passed it to Kenny, who ran into the joint session of the legislature and distributed the money among various representatives. The police are appraised. The folder was returned, and these were the contents. The only thing left in the folder was a 50 Brapple bill and this paper.
I wonder who did it.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for?
President, what are you doing right now?
I am currently signing into an executive order that states that anybody who is paying for anything with counterfeit money that was stolen at 3:30 p.m. today will have a amount of time until 10 a.m. tomorrow that they will not be punished if they turn in the counterfeit money, but if they keep using it past 10 a.m. tomorrow, that they will be prosecuted.
All right, thank you very much for sharing.
Yes.
Have a nice rest of your day.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Karsten House, manager of the bank Ill-Gotten Gains. Today at around 3:30 p.m., 2 citizens of our great country came and robbed our bank and stole a hefty sum of money, which was then distributed to many of the citizens in the United States of Price. We would ask that those who have received this stolen money may return it, as much of it is counterfeit money that we have been holding on to. We would ask that if citizens of our country have received this money, that they return it to our bank by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Our dear president has signed an executive order allowing for us, for those who do not do so, to be prosecuted as such, and if they try to use it in business transactions, will also be prosecuted accordingly. So for the safety of you, for our economy, and for all of the citizens of our great country, we would ask that you would return that money as soon as possible. We have gone through additional security measures to make sure that this type of incident doesn't happen again, so that all of us can continue to run a smooth and effective country. Thank you very much.
Tomorrow will be partly cloudy, so areas of the campus might be a little shady, just like people who pour milk before the cereal. The chance of death has dropped to 15%, but the chance of bankruptcy has risen to 60%. Thanks, Sammy.
Now, on to some interesting news from the state of East K.
What are the big things like you guys are doing right now in your state?
Well, I'm not prepared to fully give all of our information to media right now, but what I can say is that I am standing up for students' rights everywhere.
Alright, what are your reasons for exploration?
Well, as a state full of natural resources, the only way to significantly expand our economy is move eastwards.
What do you hope to gain?
Holiness and money.
Alright, so where are you guys going?
East.
What specific areas?
Northeast of California.
So like, what locations are you most interested in?
The unexplored area of our beautiful continent, brought into existence by the dude.
So what's your opinion on the further exploration of our continent? Why do you think it's important?
I believe it's important because I personally received revelation from the dude in my meditation. I believe he wants us to claim this unknown piece of our continent and bring it into his divine light.
No further questions.
Looks like the East K may have some plans with their explored territory that they don't want to share. Oh, this just in. East K has been making alliances with foreign powers. They are forming military forces to secede from the United States of Price.
We will now take a quick commercial break. Want to win a quick Brapple? Then head on over to Kenny's Uno Games. He will be playing during community. Winner gets 5 Brapple. Now we'll turn to the people of the USP, where they will voice their opinions.
Hello, fellow citizens. I'm Gwen, and I'm here today with Zara. I'm just going to be asking you a couple of questions, and thank you for coming along. How do you feel about the president? Do you like the work she's doing for our country?
Yeah, I think the president's great. I mean, I get to work with her personally, so she's pretty good. She gets everything done very fast. People in our country who criticize her don't necessarily understand the work she does.
So would you vote for her again?
Absolutely.
Do you think that she's the best person here to represent our country?
I think she's very fitting for us, and she also cares to expand our country and make sure that it does fit for everyone.
Okay, thank you.
I think the police are doing their job fine, but I think sometimes they get bored, so they ticket people for things that they don't necessarily need to be ticketed on.
What is your opinion on further exploration of our country?
I think it'd be fine, but we need to make sure that other people don't already live there. Like, make sure that we're not colonizing people.
Yes. Thank you. So that is all the questions I have. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Zara and I'm Gwen, and now back to the studio. So I'm with Taylor, and I'll just be asking you a couple of questions right now. So how do you feel about the bills that have been passed?
I am very happy about the shoes because my black shoes have all been giving me blisters. I'm currently wearing 6 Band-Aids. I just learned about this, so that's I'm happy about.
Well, I'm glad that you're not getting any more blisters. The next question is, how do you feel about the president?
I have only randomly heard things.
Thank you, Taylor, for your time. Have a nice day.
There are upcoming elections for next year. If you are interested in running for an elected position, come by the executive office and talk to the Secretary of State for a registration form. That will be starting tomorrow, anytime during the activity blocks. Then your information will be put into the election booklet to be voted on before camp ends this week. Don't forget you can buy ads to help your campaign. Just contact the media group for more information.
Contact me specifically.
Do you guys want more Kyle? If the answer is no, I will end you! Yesterday there was a competition between Kyle and Aiden with all the state governors. They fought bravely and with determination, but sadly Kyle's team lost the Pokemon battle. What? Many people would agree that Kyle's dance moves were the best. And if you disagree, then you are lying to yourself.
this music, yeah! Yeah!
That man can swing like a wild turkey and flop like a dying fish. Absolutely beautiful. Just like that second man that went in. Breaking news, while I was meditating for the dude, he sent me a message that they try to contact the president to try to change the terms. Right now, the terms are 2 years, but she doesn't have to run again if she doesn't want to. However, she declined this offer. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go rub my nose.